Want to speed up your language learning? Get access to all of our best PDF cheat sheets for free. Just click the link in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account right now.
Herkese merhaba, ben Seda. Hi everybody, my name is Seda. Welcome to TurkishClass101.com. In this video, I will talk about job interview questions and answers. Maybe you are planning to live in Turkey and anxious about getting a job, or already living here and about to interview some Turkish people. Whatever your motive is, I'm here to help you. English is actually very common in workspace, but you may expect it to speak some degree of Turkish since not everybody can speak English. And before we start, let's talk about the gestures and do's and don'ts of an interview. You know, generally, when Turkish people meet, they kiss on both cheeks and kind of hug each other like that, yeah. But we don't do that in a work environment. So watch out your kisses, okay? No kisses. And they will offer you tea. It's better to get it. That's the Turkish way of welcoming you. And if you are the one who is doing the interview, you should offer some Turkish tea as well. And some things are very global, I think. Being punctual is very important, but don't forget that Turks are not famous with their punctuality. If you have a meeting, for example, at 10, it would show badly on you if you are there around 10:30, but they may make you wait till 10:30. So that's not fair or nice, but sometimes it's the case. Don't take it personal, but do plan your schedule accordingly. And getting dressed properly, a shirt and a nice clean pants, skirts will do fine. And one more thing before I start, you may get questions about your personal life. In Turkey, some questions are not that uncommon. For example, they may ask if you are single or married, have kids, planning to have kids. These questions can be just warm, friendly icebreakers, which is totally fine with our culture. But sometimes they are not well intended. For example, they may think that you are not a good fit for a job if you're a woman and planning to have kids in a year or so. These are some issues that needs to be improved in the workforce, but it's the reality of some jobs, so don't be shocked if you hear this. So, if you are ready, let's get started. Yeah. First one. Bana kendinizden bahsedebilir misiniz? Can you tell me about yourself? Bana kendinizden bahsedebilir misiniz? Bana kendinizden bahsedebilir misiniz? Here you can talk about your age, school, previous experiences, goals, language skills, stuff like that. But a basic one would be something like, let's say 25 yaşındayım. 3 yıldır programcı olarak çalışıyorum. I'm 25 years old and work as a programmer for 3 years. 25 yaşındayım. 3 yıldır programcı olarak çalışıyorum. 25 yaşındayım. 3 yıldır programcı olarak çalışıyorum. Something like that. Hangi okuldan mezun oldunuz? Which school have you been graduated? Hangi okuldan mezun oldunuz? Hangi okuldan mezun oldunuz? I think this is also a basic question, so you can answer it like İstanbul Üniversitesi Psikoloji bölümünden mezun oldum. I graduated from Istanbul University and my major was psychology. İstanbul Üniversitesi Psikoloji bölümünden mezun oldum. İstanbul Üniversitesi Psikoloji bölümünden mezun oldum. Sizi neden işe alalım? Why should we hire you? Sizi neden işe alalım? Sizi neden işe alalım? This is a very common question. I find it kind of rude actually, but you are expected to answer in a way that focuses on your differences and qualifications. And I think this is also something global. So don't get offended. You can say something like, çünkü çok çalışkanım ve yaptığım işte en iyi olmak benim hedefim. Wow. Because I'm very hardworking and my goal is to be the best in what I do. Çünkü çok çalışkanım ve yaptığım işte en iyi olmak benim hedefim. Çünkü çok çalışkanım ve yaptığım işte en iyi olmak benim hedefim. This is also very common. Güçlü olduğunuz yönleriniz neler? What are your greatest strengths? Güçlü olduğunuz yönleriniz neler? Güçlü olduğunuz yönleriniz neler? So you may say something like, ekip çalışmasına yatkınım ve çabuk öğrenirim. I am a team player and a quick learner. Ekip çalışmasına yatkınım ve çabuk öğrenirim. Ekip çalışmasına yatkınım ve çabuk öğrenirim. This is also a common one. Zayıf olduğunuz yönleriniz neler? What are your weaknesses? You may say something like, zayıf olduğunuz yönleriniz neler? Zayıf olduğunuz yönleriniz neler? Daha motive çalışmak için ekip ruhuna ihtiyaç duymak. To be in need of team spirit to get motivated. Daha motive çalışmak için ekip ruhuna ihtiyaç duymak. Daha motive çalışmak için ekip ruhuna ihtiyaç duymak. This is something like a negative but not a negative, so that's in the middle of an answer. So, neden bu işi istiyorsunuz? Can be another one. Why do you want this job? What is important about this job? Neden bu işi istiyorsunuz? Neden bu işi istiyorsunuz? İstiyorsunuz. Bu iş hem çok sevdiğim hem de kendimi çok geliştirebileceğim bir pozisyon sunuyor. This job offers a position which I love and can improve myself at the same time. Bu iş hem çok sevdiğim hem de kendimi çok geliştirebileceğim bir pozisyon sunuyor. Bu iş hem çok sevdiğim hem de kendimi çok geliştirebileceğim bir pozisyon sunuyor. So, the next one is, bizimle çalışmayı neden istiyorsunuz? Sometimes they ask it like this. Why do you want to work for us? So, bizimle çalışmayı neden istiyorsunuz? Bizimle çalışmayı neden istiyorsunuz? What is so special about us? Because I need a job. You can say, don't say that. Global bir şirkette önümün çok açık olacağını düşünüyorum. I believe a global company such as yours has a lot to offer in the future. Global bir şirkette önümün çok açık olacağını düşünüyorum. Global bir şirkette önümün çok açık olacağını düşünüyorum. I have a very clear future. Kendinizi 5 yıl sonra nerede görüyorsunuz? Alive! Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't like this question. I don't know why. Kendinizi 5 yıl sonra nerede görüyorsunuz? Kendinizi 5 yıl sonra nerede görüyorsunuz? Don't say in your position. You may say, kendi ekibimi yönettiğim bir pozisyonda çalıştığımı görüyorum. I see myself having and managing my own team. Kendi ekibimi yönettiğim bir pozisyonda çalıştığımı görüyorum. Kendi ekibimi yönettiğim bir pozisyonda çalıştığımı görüyorum. So that's it, guys. In this lesson, we learned some interview questions and answers. Of course, there are a lot of questions to be asked or variety of answers to be given. These were the basics. If you want to study more, check out our vocabulary lists and conversation lessons at turkishclass101.com. And you can also search the internet for these kind of mülakat soruları, I will put it somewhere, interview questions in Turkish. There are a lot of career sites that talk about these interviews. Career.net is one of the famous ones. I will put the name here somewhere so you can check it out. So I hope you get the job you want or find the person you are looking for. Leave some comments about the weirdest questions that you have been asked and try to write them in Turkish. That would be a challenge, I think. And try to answer each other in Turkish. Okay, guys? I will see you next time. Bye. Hoşça kalın. And iyi şanslar means good luck. İyi şanslar, or we sometimes say bol şans. Bol şans. Bye. My name is Seda. Merhaba. Ben Seda. Welcome to turkishclass101.com. Today we'll learn about demonstratives. Let's talk about the grammar a little before we start with our Turkish examples, okay? So, what are demonstratives? Demonstratives are adjectives or pronouns that point to a particular noun or to the noun it replaces. In Turkish, there are 6 demonstratives while there are 4 in English. Let's look at them. Here, you will see we have different demonstratives in 2 different categories. They depend on their distance and number. If an object is near and singular, we use bu. If an object, the second part is different than English because English doesn't have this one. If an object is not very near, but not that far away, we use şu in a singular form. If an object is far away, we say o. And to make them plural, we add the suffix lar. And they become bunlar, şunlar, onlar. So, how we decide how far or near an object to be able to pick the right demonstrative? I'm sorry to report that, but it's not an exact science. But I can say this. If the object is close to you, as you can touch it, you should use bu, like pointing physically. If the object is not that close as you can touch it, but almost touch it, when it's within the arm's reach, like this, you should use şu. If the object is far away in a place you cannot reach physically at all, you should use o. And of course, if there are more than one object you are talking about, you should add the suffix lar and call them either bunlar, şunlar, or onlar. Okay? Confusing? Hope not. Okay, now let's look at their usage in a sentence. You can either use them as adjectives, sıfat, or as pronouns, zamir. Let's get started with adjectives. Words describe the noun. As you may know already, in Turkish, adjectives come before nouns, same as in English. An example for this is sarı araba, yellow car. Here, sarı is an adjective, sarı, yellow. Now, let's look at the examples with our demonstratives. First is bu araba çok pahalı. This car is very expensive. Bu araba çok pahalı. Bu araba çok pahalı. Şu telefonu hiç beğenmedim. Şu. Here I will translate the word shoe as that because there is no word to translate, but do not forget this word is as a distance is in between this and that. It's in between. I'm sure. This, that, sure. I don't like that phone at all. Şu telefonu hiç beğenmedim. Şu telefonu hiç beğenmedim. Okay? Okay, let's see the other one. O çocuğu yarın göreceğim. O çocuğu yarın göreceğim. If it's faster. I'll see that kid tomorrow. O çocuğu yarın göreceğim. O çocuğu yarın göreceğim. Okay, now an important note for plural demonstratives. Turkish is again a little different than English here. In Turkish, plural demonstratives are just used as pronouns, not as adjectives. Even the noun is plural. We use a singular demonstrative before it. As you may notice, Turkish is not very concerned with number matching between words. You can see it in numbers as well. While in English, you say 2 cars, we say 2 araba instead of 2 arabalar. So, let's come back to our demonstratives and give examples with plural nouns. So, you see what I mean, okay? Grammar can be confusing. Bu ayakkabıları kim getirdi? Who brought these shoes? Here, shoes, plural, but bu is singular. Bu ayakkabıları kim getirdi? Bu singular, ayakkabılar plural. Bu ayakkabıları kim getirdi? Şu poşetleri alır mısın? Again, şu singular, poşetler plural. Would you take those bags? Şu poşetleri alır mısın? Şu poşetleri alır mısın? Alırım. No problem. O insanlar nereden geldi? O, singular, insanlar, plural. Where did those people come from? Here, in English, those, plural, people, plural. Easier maybe. O insanlar nereden geldi? O insanlar nereden geldi? So this is it. This is how we use demonstrative adjectives in sentences. Now let's look at them as pronouns. What are pronouns? What is pronoun? I don't remember if you say. Pronouns are any of a small set of words in a language that are used as substitutes for nouns. Let's look at the examples so we understand better. Bu nedir? Bu nedir? What is this? Bu nedir? Here, instead of saying the noun for bu, we just say bu. Bu nedir? Here, I need to add one more difference about Turkish demonstratives, so sorry. Turkish pronoun demonstratives can take suffixes indicating modes of nouns. I'm not going to this subject right now in detail because it's a whole new subject on its own, but I will just say we have 5 modes of nouns in Turkish. 1 is the plain one without any suffix. 2 is the suffix ı, sometimes uu, and can also take a buffer letter. 3, suffix ae, can also take a buffer letter. 4 is the suffix dade, sometimes tate, and 5 is the suffix dandan, sometimes tanten. So, these are the 5 modes of nouns, and pronouns also can take these suffixes as in this demonstrative pronoun. Example, I will just put it here somewhere. Şuna bakar mısın? Şuna bakar mısın? Can you look at this that? Here, şuna, şu plus buffer letter plus a means at this, that. So preposition attached to the demonstrative. Şuna bakar mısın? Şuna bakar mısın? Bundan bir tane istiyorum. I want one of this. Here bundan means of this together. Again, proposition attaches to the demonstrative. Bundan bir tane istiyorum. Bundan bir tane istiyorum. Me too. Now let's look at the plural versions. Now we can use at the suffix lar. Bunlar ne? Bunlar ne? What are these? What are these? Tell me about it. Bunlar ne? Bunlar ne? Şunları verir misin? Would you give me those? Şunları verir misin? Şunları verir misin? Don't forget, close, not that close, but not that far away. Şunlar. Onları buldum. I found those. Onları buldum. Onları buldum. So that's it, guys. Let's wrap it up. We have six demonstratives in Turkish, which we use either as an adjective or as a pronoun. These are from nearest to the farthest. Bu, şu, o, singulars. Bunlar, şunlar, onlar, plurals. If we use them as adjectives, we only use the singular version. And if we use them as pronouns, we use both singular and plural. And pronouns as in nouns can take suffixes other than plural suffix of lar. I hope you understood the subject. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and write some sample sentences in Turkish to practice. Practice is the best. And you can click the link in the description and sign up for free at turkishclass101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. In one breath. I will see you next time. Görüşmek üzere. Güle güle. Hey guys, merhaba. Hoş geldiniz. Welcome to turkishclass101.com. Ben Seda. Nasılsınız? İyi misiniz? Ben çok iyiyim. So, are you guys ready for our topic for today? Ready? I sure am. Our topic today we'll talk about top 10 popular songs in Turkey. Before we start, I have to tell you that I don't have a good singing voice, but that doesn't suggest that I can keep myself from singing songs. So, be warned about my singing. So, don't comment bad things about my singing, I know. Okay, so let's start. Ready? You should know, before we start, I say let's start, then I say something. You should know that there are a lot of Turkish songs with different styles, folk, rap, pop, rock, and so on. And the most popular ones are debatable, actually. I try to choose different kinds of songs from different eras, so to be in the middle ground or something like that. And if you are ready, we can now start. First is Fikret, Kızılok, Bu kalp seni unutur mu? Bu kalp seni unutur mu? Bu kalp seni unutur mu? Means that would this heart forget you? Fikret Kızılok was an Anatolian rock singer. I think he passed away around 2001 and he was very famous. And this song is very calm and still very popular, especially for the people who are just learning how to play guitar, since the melody of this song is very simple. Okay? The next one is Sertab Erener, Aşk. Aşk means love, And Sertab Erener is one of the finest voices among Turkish female singers. She created a lot of albums and hit songs, and she attended Eurovision Song Contest in, I think, 2003 and won the contest with the song named Every Way That I Can. Na, na, na, na, na, na, na. I don't remember the rest. Aşk is one of her most loved songs, but she has many more. You should check. Okay, the next one is Sezen Aksu, Küçüğüm. Küçüğüm means I'm little. The lyrics go on something like this. Küçüğüm, daha çok küçüğüm, bu yüzden bütün hatalarım. I'm very little, so very little. That's why all of my mistakes, and it goes on like that. I can probably say this. Sezen Aksu is the most popular female singer so far. And she's not just a singer, but a songwriter. She helped a lot of people in their music careers as well, including Sertab Erener. I just mentioned you before Sezen Aksu. So, the next one is Tarkan, Şımarık. Şımarık means spoiled, and maybe you know Tarkan. Tarkan is one of the best pop singers in Turkey, and with the song Şımarık, he became popular worldwide. And he had a lot of fans for so many years, but he lost his popularity in time. I don't know what he's doing now. And the next one is Mor ve Ötesi. Bir Derdim Var. The song name is Bir Derdim Var. Mor ve Ötesi is actually a band, Turkish alternative rock band. Mor ve Ötesi means purple and beyond. To infinity and beyond. And Bir Derdim Var means I have a problem. And this band is very popular among young people. And this song is loved very much. And Mor ve Ötesi also attended Eurovision Song Contest. I think they finished in 7th place or something, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I think it was 7th. And the next one is Barış Manço, Nane Limon Kabuğu. Nane limon kabuğu means mint and lemon peel. Nane limon kabuğu, bir tutam zencefil ama ha ha ha ha ha içine neydi? Hatmi çiçeği, biraz çörek otu katasın ama ha ha ha ha ha ha ha. It's a funny song about how to treat yourself with herbs if you get sick. Barış Manço died many years ago, but he is in the hearts of Turkish people forever. I think I can say this, everybody likes him. So if you want to know about Turkish culture, you need to get to know Barış Manço. Check out YouTube. Right, Barış Manço. So the next one is again a group called MFÖ. The group name is the capital letters of the members Mazhar, Fuat, Özkan, aka MFÖ. And the song is Güllerin İçinden, Through the Roses. It's an iconic song, and I believe everyone knows the song by heart. Güllerin içinden canım, la la la la la la la la la la. The next one is Haluk Levent, Akdeniz Akşamları. Haluk Levent has a popish rock style and he has been singing for a long time. And Akdeniz Akşamları is his hit song. It means Mediterranean nights. Every young person who plays the guitar at the beach plays this song. It's a total cliche. So go ahead and listen to it. So you'll be part of the gang, you know. Akdeniz Akşamları, it's like Akdeniz Akşamları. Ra, ra, ra. Anyway, here comes Aşık Veysel. Uzun ince bir yoldayım. Okay, this is different. Aşık Veysel was what we call Aşık, a folk poet. So I wouldn't call him a singer. He was more than that. and he used to play bağlama, a string musical instrument. And uzun ince bir yoldayım is translated as I'm on a long and a narrow road journey. It's a metaphor for life. And you know, Aşık Veysel is such a huge part of our culture. So, the last one. Ayten Alpman. Bir başkadır benim memleketim. The singer is not well known nowadays. She passed away around 2002, I think. But her song, Bir Başkadır Benim Memleketim, is a song about Turkey, and it's kind of an emotional song about this country, which is why it's loved so much for so many years. It's like havasına, suyuna, taşına, toprağına, la la la la la. It goes on like that. It's about, you know, saying good things about our country. But it's not a military song, more emotional. It's like that. Okay, so that's it, guys. Of course, there are a lot more than that I didn't mention, but you go and check out the ones I mentioned and discover the rest by yourself. You're all alone to discover the rest. I'm sure there are a lot of sources that you can find. And please leave some comments about which songs you liked and why. And if you had, you know, ones that you don't like, tell me. Anyway, I will see you next time. Okay? Okay, I promise I stop singing. I won't be singing anymore. I'm going. Görüşürüz. Bye. Guys. Hey, merhaba. Seda here again. Ben Seda. Nasılsınız? Her şey yolunda mı? Ben çok iyiyim. Are you guys ready for today's topic? We have a fun topic. We will talk about top 10 popular TV shows in Turkey. I have a confession to make. I don't watch regular TV. I have Netflix and I enjoy watching shows there. So I had to search a little to see what is being watched most nowadays. So let's start with the shows first, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? There's a famous TV producer named Acun Ilıcalı, and over the years he produced a lot of shows that were hit in Turkey, and most of them were global shows made local, and two of them are very popular right now. One is just finished and the other is just started another season. They have seasons also. The first one is MasterChef. I think this is also a global show. It's a cooking contest. There's not much that I can tell you about it. The other one is Survivor. People are going crazy with this show. There are teams and they are racing each other with a lot of physical games and different challenges. And this show is on a nice tropical island. I don't remember which one. And everyone enjoys watching it. Okay, let's continue with the third. The next two ones are a new series. There's a psychologist, real psychologist, named Gülseren Budayıcıoğlu, and these two series are created from her books. These books are based on real sessions she had with her patients. And the books got turned into series and now they are very popular. So the first one is Masumlar Apartmanı. You can translate it as apartment of the innocence, apartments of innocence. In Turkey, it's very popular right now. It's a dysfunctional family with cleaning obsessive siblings living together and having all sorts of trauma. And the other one is again from the same author, Kırmızı Oda, which means red room. And that show is about a psychiatrist and her patients, and every week is about another session of trauma. So with all these trauma cases, these two psychology series are very, very, very popular right now. Okay, that was 4. Let's continue with the next one. The next one is a comedy show called Çok Güzel Hareketler. You can translate it, very nice gestures. This is a different kind of show. It's actually a theater. Yılmaz Erdoğan a famous actor. He has his own theater company called BKM, Beşiktaş Kültür Merkezi. And he's educating young actors there. And these young actors write and play their own sketches every week. And it is recorded and broadcasted every week on television. And Yılmaz Erdoğan watches them. And he comments on their sketches, you know, how they played, how they wrote the sketches, and so on. It's fun to watch. Okay, the next one is something kind of weird. Müge Anlı ile Tatlı Sert, Bittersweet with Müge Anlı. It's a morning show that mostly, you know, housewives watch, but it's kind of a popular show. This woman named Müge Anlı, the narrator, finds weird criminal cases, and she acts like a judge who tries to figure out who murdered or kidnapped whom and so on. The people who participate in the show are generally from uneducated, more conservative, low-income neighborhoods, and the cases are so weird and mind-blowing, you wouldn't believe. I don't understand why, but lots of people love this show. So, okay, let's see what is next. The next two are Netflix Turkey productions. The first one is Bir Başkadır, known as Ethos in English. Not an exact translation though. There's a new show, this is a new show mini series actually, maybe 5-6 episodes. It's about individuals transcend their cultural boundaries and find some kind of connection between their own story and, you know, as their lives intertwine. So it's a fine show. And the other one is Atiye, known as The Gift in English. And Atiye is a young painter artist who lives in Istanbul and draws some kind of symbol for all her life. And she sees that symbol in Göbekli Tepe ruins, and the ruins are just discovered, and she draws the same symbol for years. So it's weird for her, and she starts going after this mystery. After this discovery, some kind of Indiana Jones adventures start. So that's it for the Atiye. You should watch the rest, otherwise I will give some spoilers. The next two is about Ottoman Empire. One is new and the other is an older show. The first one is Kurtuluş Ertuğrul, something like a founder Ertuğrul. And this is about Ertuğrul Gazi, the founder of the Ottoman Empire, and about those times that he was establishing a new state. And the next one is Muhteşem Yüzyıl, the magnificent century, you would say. And this is about Kanuni Sultan Süleyman, Süleyman the Magnificent, and his era. And these are historical series, but keep in mind that they are fictional. You know, sometimes people think that the history was just like how it was in the show. It's fictional, meaning not everything happened in the show happened in real life, just like that. And in Turkey, these kind of, you know, historical shows are generally a bit politic. I mean, whomever has the power affects the outcome of these shows. So they are both a little politic and fictional, but yet loved very much. So that's it, guys. I'm done with the shows. Have you seen any of them? Did you like them? Did you like them? I think the Süleyman, especially foreigners love it a lot. What do you think? Leave some comments. Okay? And don't forget that we have a lot of shows. We have a lot of movies, you know, these kind of morning shows, late night contests, you know, series, a lot of it. But, you know, I try to put together 10 most loved ones. So you have to search for the rest yourself. Sorry. Okay, leave some comments below. I will see you next time. Görüşmek üzere. Bye.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.
Herkese merhaba. Ben Seda. Hi everybody, my name is Seda. Welcome to turkishclass101.com. Hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Nasılsınız? Bugün emir kipinden bahsedeceğim. In this video, I will be talking about imperatives. Imperative is for giving commands. The word emir in Turkish means command. For example, in English we say talk, listen, or sit, stand, or if it's negative, don't talk, don't go, don't sit, or don't stand. Imperative form has just one conjugation in English. However, in Turkish we have three. The first one is always singular and very casual. We only use it with close friends and family. The other two are more polite or plural. One is singular polite or plural casual, and the other is plural polite. Let's start with the first one. The pronoun is sen, meaning you. This is very casual for a single person. The conjugation of this one is the simplest because we only use the stem. When you look up to the dictionary, we see the infinitive form of a verb. Let's give an example. What is to go? To go. Gitmek. Gitmek. Gitmek. Okay? What is to stay? Kalmak. Kalmak. Kalmak. To find the stem, we take out the mekmak at the end. Okay? So gitmek becomes git and kalmak becomes kal. And there you go. You have the imperative form. Okay? That's easy. Let's give more examples so you understand better. Okay? İç. Drink. İç. İç. İç. Söyle. Tell. Söyle. Söyle. Söyle. Yürü. Walk. Yürü. Yürü. Yürü. Koş. Run. Koş. Koş. Yardım et. Help. Yardım et. Yardım et. So just take out the mekmak out of the infinitive form and you have the singular casual imperative in Turkish. Let's look at the next one. This is more proper for a single person or casual for plural people. So it depends on the context. For example, if you are talking to someone you just met or your boss or I don't know, someone you need to be polite with, you would use this form. Or if you are talking to a couple of your friends, you would again use this form. Because the pronoun sis in Turkish can either be a plural you or singular but a polite you. Okay? So that's because of that pronoun. For this, again, you take the mekmak out of the infinitive verb. Now you have the stem and the first imperative. But you also need to add the suffix in this time. For example, gel plus in makes gelin. The translation for this again come, since there is not an exact translation for this form in English. But as I said before, this is more polite or more for more than one person. Don't forget that. And it gets a little complicated here because Turkish, if you add any suffix, you have to follow certain rules such as consonant notations, vowel harmony rules. Sometimes you need to add buffer letters. So here our main suffix is in, but it can be in, un, or ün. Or we may need a buffer letter ye, and our suffixes can be yin, yin, yun, yun. In general, we need a buffer letter if the word ends with a vowel and our suffix starts with a vowel. Normally, if the word is not foreign origin word, Turkish words mostly follow the rule of one vowel, one consonant, one vowel, one consonant. So, it goes like that. I'll give you examples, but before I do, I need to say one more thing. If the stem verb ends with a hard, unvoiced consonant, it sometimes gets softened. To remember the hard consonants, we have a way. We say fıstıkçı Şahap. And take out the vowels. What's left behind are the hard consonants. P, S, T, Ç, Ş, H, P. For the imperative conjugation, we mostly soften the letter T to a letter D. Okay, these are our rules. Now we have all the rules, and I can give you some examples to make it clearer. I will use the same words, okay? We have iç, drink. We add in, and it becomes için. İçin. Something like drink, please. İçin. İçin. İçin. We have söyle. It ends with a vowel, so we need a buffer letter here. Our buffer letter here is y, and our suffix again in. So together it makes yin. Let's add it. Söyle, yin. Tell, please. Söyle, yin. Söyleyin. Söyleyin. The next one is yürü. It ends with a vowel again, so we'll have the buffer letter y. But this time our vowel is ü, so the suffix should be ün. And together with y, it makes yün. So when we add yün to yürü, it becomes yürüyün. Walk, please. Yürüyün. Yürüyün. The next one is koş. So our vowel here is o. So the suffix should be un. And koş becomes koşun. Run, please. Koşun. Koşun. Koşun. Very good. And the next example, we will see a consonant mutation when adding the suffix. Yardım et. Okay? So etmek is a verb which means nothing by itself, but when added to a noun, it changes the noun into a verb. In this case, yardım means help as a noun, but yardım etmek is to help, a verb. So you get the gist. Anyhow, here et ending with a T gets softened into a D. Let's see how, okay? Yardım edin, not etin. Yardım etin, no. Yardım edin. Yardım edin. Okay, we are done with the second one. And now the third and the last conjugation of imperatives in Turkish. This is again more polite, and this time it's just for more than one person. So if you want to tell a bunch of people to do something and also be polite, you use this form. Just a note, in rare cases you can use this for one person, but if you use this form for one person, it's extremely polite. Maybe for the Queen of England or something, you know. I never use this form for one person. It sounds too much to my ears. Okay, first let's look at the formula. As you should remember, for the last one we add the suffix in. For this one we keep the in and add is or inis. Okay, it sounds a little complicated when I just say it like that, but I will put it here so you can see. So we have gel. When I say gel, it's come. If you want to be polite, I would say gelin, please come. And if I want to say to a bunch of people, I would say geliniz, geliniz, geliniz. Let's look at the other example. İç, için, içiniz. Drink. İçiniz. İçiniz. Okay, içiniz. Or söyleyiniz. Tell. Söyleyiniz. Söyleyiniz. Söyleyiniz. Yürüyünüz. Walk. Yürüyünüz. Yürüyünüz. Okay? Ünüz. Koşunuz. Run. Koş. Koşun. Koşunuz. Koşunuz. Koşunuz. Yardım ediniz. Help. Yardım ediniz. Yardım ediniz. Okay, I hope it's easier now after all the examples. Not that complicated. This is how you do it, and if you want to make them negative, as in don't, go, you would add an extra suffix for that. That suffix is ma or me. All the rules are the same. You just add ma or me according to the vowel harmony rules to the stem and add the rest after it. For example, git, go becomes gitme, don't go. Gel, come becomes gelme, don't come. Al, take becomes alma, don't take. I will give examples for all the forms. Okay? Listen, dinle, dinleyin, dinleyiniz. Don't listen, dinleme, dinlemeyin, dinlemeyiniz. Cry, ağla, ağlayın, ağlayınız. Don't cry, ağlama, ağlamayın, ağlamayınız. Love, sev, sevin, seviniz. Don't love, sevme, sevmeyin, sevmeyiniz. Accept, kabul et, kabul edin, kabul ediniz. Don't accept, kabul etme, kabul etmeyin, kabul etmeyiniz. Okay guys, you may notice in the last example for the negative, the rule about consonant mutation doesn't work. When we add negative suffix, mema, we don't soften the unvoiced letters. They just stay the same, okay? That's it guys. In this lesson, we have learned emir kipi, imperatives. I hope it was clear for you and you can start giving comments in Turkish. Before I go, I will give you some sentences. I'll just say them once in Turkish and I want you to write them in the comments. Here we go. Onu ver. Kapıyı kapayın. Bahçeme gelin. Akşama uğrayınız. Sağa sapın. Sola dönünüz. Düz git. Orada bekle. Can you get all of that? That's it. If you want to study more, just click the link in the description and sign up for free at turkishclass101.com. You can always download our PDF lessons, including all the essential phrases you need in everyday life. Okay, that's it now. Kapayın bu videoyu. Kapayın, kapayın. See you next time. Görüşürüz. Hoşça kalın. Which is a command actually. Hoşça kalın. Görüşürüz. Hadi gidin, gidin, gidin.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.
Merhaba, ben Seda. Hi everybody, my name is Seda. Welcome to turkishclass101.com. Hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Nasılsınız? Bugün Türkçe'de negatif konusunu konuşacağım. In this video, I will be talking about negation in Turkish. Okay? I will try to divide it into 4 sections so it's easier to understand. 1. Negative to be verb in present past future. 2. There isn't and there wasn't. And 3. Regular verbs for present past, future, and 4 models in negative. Okay? 4 sections. Since every tense and modal conjugation, you can make a negative version of it, which is a lot, I will try to keep it basic. So it won't stuff your brains with a lot of information at once and you get lost. And since I'm talking about negation, I'm assuming you know the affirmative positive versions of the conjugations. So I'm not going to go through them again. So let's start with the first one. Negative to be verb in present tense. It is değil. When we conjugate it, it's according to the pronouns. It goes like this. Ben değilim. Ben değilim. I'm not. Sen değilsin. Sen değilsin. You are not. O değil. He, she is not. O değil. Biz değiliz. We are not. Biz değiliz. Siz değilsiniz. You are not. Siz değilsiniz. You are not. Onlar değiller. They are not. Onlar değiller. And some sentences. Ben üzgün değilim. I'm not sad. Ben üzgün değilim. Ben üzgün değilim. Onlar yorgun değiller. They are not tired. Onlar yorgun değiller. Onlar yorgun değiller. When it comes to the past tense for the to be negative, we have 2 different forms. One we add the suffix -dı to değil, and the other we add the suffix -mış to değil, and after these suffixes we add the pronouns. Okay? Goes like this. Ben değildim. Ben değilmişim. I wasn't. Sen değildin. Sen değilmişsin. You weren't. O değildi. O değilmiş. He, she, it wasn't. Biz değildik. Siz değilmişsiniz. We weren't. Siz değildiniz. Siz değilmişsiniz. You weren't. Onlar değildiler. Onlar değilmişler. They weren't. Let's give some examples, okay? Dün okulda değilmişsin. I heard that you weren't at school yesterday. Dün okulda değilmişsin. Dün okulda değilmişsin. Evde değildim. I wasn't at home. Evde değildim. Evde değildim. Let's see how it is with future tense. We use olmamak, not to be. To be or not to be. It goes like this. Olmayacağım. Olmayacağım. I won't be. Olmayacaksın. You won't be. Olmayacak. He, she, it won't be. Olmayacağız. Asla olmayacağız. We won't be. Olmayacaksınız. You won't be. So dramatic. Olmayacaklar. They won't be. I'm having fun. Let's give some examples. Yarın evde olmayacağım. I won't be at home tomorrow. Yarın evde olmayacağım. I would say, yarın evde olmayacağım. Olmayacağım. Seneye İzmir'de olmayacak. She won't be in Izmir next year. Seneye İzmir'de olmayacak. Seneye İzmir'de olmayacak. That's it. That's it. So we are done with the to be verb. And let's see the next one, which is there isn't and there wasn't. We say var for there is and yok for there is not. So it's very simple. Araba yok. There is no car. Araba yok. Araba yok. Yarın okul yok. There is no school tomorrow. Yarın okul yok. Yarın okul yok. And for the past tense, we add either to or muş. Let's see. Hiç araba yoktu. Hiç araba yokmuş. There wasn't any car. Hiç araba yoktu. Hiç araba yokmuş. Evde yemek yoktu. Evde yemek yokmuş. There wasn't any food at all. Evde yemek yoktu. Evde yemek yokmuş. Sorry. Okay, now let's see the basic tenses in negatives. First, our present tense. Normally we add ir, suffix to the affirmative sentences. For example, gelirim, gelirsin, gelir. Do you know how to conjugate it? Geliriz, gelirsiniz, gelirler. This is the positive, affirmative, regular one. So, when we make it negative, let's see how it's done. And it means I come, you come, so on. The ir in the middle is for present tense, but for the negative, we take out the ir and we add me, ma, maz, mes. Let's see. The formula is like this. Stem, ma, me, maz, mes, and pronoun suffix. For example, gel, mem, gel, mez, sin, gel, mez, gel, me, yiz, gel, mez, si, nis, gelmezler. I don't come, you don't come. It goes like that, so. Let's make one more with a different vowel. Kalmak, to stay. Kalma, I don't stay. Kalmazsın, kalmaz. Kalmayız, kalmazsınız. Kalmazlar. Again, I don't stay, you don't stay, we don't stay, blah, blah, blah in English. So, you can practice with different verbs. Go, go, go. Take notes and practice. Let's see the past tense now, and I will use only simple past as an example. For of all the tenses, the basics are the same. We use me, ma to make the verb negative. For example, aldım. Okay? Aldın. What is this? I took, you took, or I bought, you bought. Aldım, aldın, aldı. Aldık, aldınız, aldılar. This is the affirmative, positive version. Okay, I took, you took, so on. This is how we make it simple past. Don't forget, I'm not talking about the affirmative sentences, so I passed these examples quickly. If you don't know how to conjugate these, you should first study the affirmative versions before this lesson. This is for just the negatives. Anyhow, let's see how we make it into negative. We add again mema after stem before the past suffix. The formula goes like this. Stem, mema, dı, pronoun suffix. Almadım, almadın, almadı, almadık, almadınız, almadılar. I didn't take, you didn't take, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. So, vermek, to give. Vermedim, I didn't give. Vermedin, vermedi, vermedik, vermediniz, vermediler. Okay? I didn't give, you didn't give, she didn't give, blah, blah, blah, blah, so on. Okay? I hope it's not very confusing. Now, the last one, the future tense. Normally we add acak, ecek as a suffix for the future tense. For example, geleceğim, geleceksin, gelecek, geleceğiz, geleceksiniz, gelecekler. I will come, you will come, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Do you remember? Ecek, acak. So, how do we make negative with future tense? When we make it negative, we keep the acak, ecek, but put mame before it, okay? So, the formula goes like this. Stem, mame, acak, ecek, and the pronoun suffix. So, gelmek, to come. Gelmeyeceğim, gelmeyeceksin, gelmeyecek, gelmeyeceğiz, gelmeyeceksiniz, gelmeyecekler. Let's see another example. Görmek, to see. Görmeyeceğim. Görmeyeceksin. Görmeyecek. Görmeyeceğiz. Görmeyeceksiniz. Görmeyecekler. They won't see blah blah blah. Okay guys, now we have the fourth one. That was a lot. I hope you're not confused. So the last one of our list is modals. Now let's check out some negative modals. We will learn about cannot and should not. Okay? Not all of them, just cannot, should not. Let's start with the cannot. Normally for can, we add the suffix abil to the stem. For cannot, we don't use bil part, but keep the ae, and voila, it becomes negative. Let's assume we have gelmek, to come. For present tense, I would say gelirim, I come. Gelebilirim, I can come. Gelmem, I don't come. Gelemem, I cannot come. So as you can see, it's just like the simple present negative, but with an extra a in the verb. Sometimes the buffer letter ye. So let's conjugate gelmek. Gelemem, ben gelemem, sen gelemezsin, o gelemez, biz gelemeyiz, siz gelemezsiniz, onlar gelemezler. I cannot come, you cannot come, etc. Let's see uyumak. Sleep. We have a buffer letter here in this one. Uyuyamam, uyuyamazsın, uyuyamaz, uyuyamayız, uyuyamazsınız, and uyuyamazlar. I can't sleep, you can't sleep, and so on. So, the final negative, shouldn't. This is a funny one. Normally should in Turkish is meli or malı, but when it becomes negative, we add ma or me to them. And they become memeli, mamalı, and it's sometimes very confusing for beginners. But don't worry, it takes some getting used to, so just practice. Let's see some examples. Düşünmek, to think. Düşünmemeliyim. Düşünmemelisin. Düşünmemeli. Düşünmemeliyiz. Düşünmemelisiniz. Düşünmemeliler. I shouldn't think, you shouldn't think, etc. One more example and we are done, okay? Nefret etmek, to hate, a big word. Nefret etmemeliyim. Nefret etmemelisin. Nefret etmemeli. Nefret etmemeliyiz. Nefret etmemelisiniz. Nefret etmemeliler. They shouldn't hate, I shouldn't hate, blah blah blah. Tired. Okay? You know the gist. It goes like that. Okay, that was long. I hope it's a little bit clearer now. Hope you enjoyed it. If it's still a little vague for you, go watch this again, okay? And stop the video time to time and take notes. That's it, guys. In this video, we have learned the negatives in a positive manner. Okay, if you want to study more and if you want to be able to have real Turkish conversations with native speakers, just click the link in the description and sign up for free at turkishclass101.com. I will see you next time. Hoşça kalın. Görüşürüz.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description. Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one. And the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. In this lesson, we'll learn conversational phrases to answer the question, what's your favorite number? After watching this video, you'll be able to say many numbers and ask someone their favorite number. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your Talking About Numbers PDF cheat sheet for free. Now, let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
En sevdiğin numara nedir?
7.
Once more with the English translation.
En sevdiğin numara nedir?
What's your favorite number?
7.
It's 7. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say, "What's your favorite number?" That's,
En sevdiğin numara nedir?
listen to it again.
En sevdiğin numara nedir? En sevdiğin numara nedir?
This Turkish sentence literally translates into, "Your favorite number what?" But it means, "What's your favorite number?" in English. Now, how do you answer this question? The pattern is number. It's number. We only say the number as the answer. For example, it's 7.
7. 7.
Here are a few more numbers you can use with the same pattern. 7,
7. 7.
2,
2. 2.
4,
4. 4.
9,
9. 9.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
En sevdiğin numara nedir? 2. En sevdiğin numara nedir? 4. En sevdiğin numara nedir? 9.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, "What's your favorite number?"
En sevdiğin numara nedir?
Imagine it's 2. Do you remember how to say 2?
2. 2.
Say, "It's 2.
2.
Now answer the question saying, "It's 2.
En sevdiğin numara nedir? İki.
Now imagine it's 4. Do you remember how to say 4?
4. 4.
Say, "It's 4.
4.
Now, answer the question by saying, "It's 4.
En sevdiğin numara nedir? Dört.
Now, imagine it's 9. Do you remember how to say 9?
9. 9.
Say, "It's 9.
9.
Now, answer the question saying, "It's 9.
En sevdiğin numara nedir? Dokuz.
In this lesson, you learned number-related phrases you can use in your everyday life to talk about numbers. You are now able to count like a native speaker. Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one. And the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. In this lesson, you'll learn conversational phrases to use when talking on the phone. After watching this video, you'll be able to ask for someone on the phone and to put someone on hold. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your Making a Phone Call PDF cheat sheet for free. Now, let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
Merhaba, yetkili birisiyle görüşmek istiyorum.
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
Once more with the English translation.
Merhaba, yetkili birisiyle görüşmek istiyorum.
Hello, I'd like to speak with the person in charge.
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
Okay, just a moment. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say hello on the phone. That's
Merhaba. Merhaba.
Then you'll need to learn how to say, I'd like to speak with person. The pattern is person.
İle görüşmek istiyorum.
This Turkish sentence literally translates as person with to see I am wanting, but it means I'd like to speak with person. For example, hello, I'd like to speak with the person in charge.
Merhaba, yetkili birisiyle görüşmek istiyorum. Merhaba, yetkili birisiyle görüşmek istiyorum.
Now, how do you answer this question?
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
Okay, just a moment. Listen to it again.
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen. Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
This Turkish sentence literally translates as, okay, 1 minute please, but it means, okay, just a moment. Here are a few more phrases you can use with the same pattern to talk on the phone. The person in charge.
Yetkili birisi. Yetkili birisi.
A sales representative.
Satış temsilcisi. Satış temsilcisi.
The manager.
Müdür. Müdür.
Customer service.
Müşteri hizmetleri. Müşteri hizmetleri.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
Satış temsilcisiyle görüşmek istiyorum.
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
Müdürle görüşmek istiyorum.
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
Müşteri hizmetleriyle görüşmek istiyorum.
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, I'd like to speak with person? Person.
İle görüşmek istiyorum.
And how do you answer it?
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
Imagine you want to talk to a sales representative. Do you remember how to say, a sales representative?
Satış temsilcisi. Satış temsilcisi.
Say, I'd like to speak with a sales representative.
Satış temsilcisiyle görüşmek istiyorum.
Now say you want to talk to a sales representative and answer it.
Satış temsilcisiyle görüşmek istiyorum.
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
Now, imagine you want to talk to the manager. Do you remember how to say, the manager?
Müdür. Müdür.
Say, I'd like to speak with the manager.
Müdürle görüşmek istiyorum.
Now say you want to talk to the manager and answer it.
Müdürle görüşmek istiyorum.
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
Now imagine you want to talk to customer service. Do you remember how to say customer service?
Müşteri hizmetleri. Müşteri hizmetleri.
Say, I'd like to speak with customer service.
Müşteri hizmetleriyle görüşmek istiyorum.
Now say you want to talk to customer service and answer it.
Müşteri hizmetleriyle görüşmek istiyorum.
Tamam. Bir dakika lütfen.
Merhaba. Hello. Merhaba. Merhaba. Hello. İnsanlar merhaba der. The people say hello. İnsanlar merhaba der. Affedersiniz. Excuse me. Affedersiniz. Affedersiniz. Excuse me. Affedersiniz. Bunun benim koltuğum olması lazım. Excuse me. This is supposed to be my seat. Affedersiniz. Bunun benim koltuğum olması lazım. Özür dilerim. I'm sorry. Özür dilerim. Özür dilerim. I'm sorry. Özür dilerim. Bilmiyordum. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Özür dilerim. Bilmiyordum. İyi geceler. Good night. İyi geceler. İyi geceler. Good night. İyi geceler ve çok teşekkürler. Good night and thank you very much. İyi geceler ve çok teşekkürler. Tanıştığımıza memnun oldum. Nice to meet you. Tanıştığımıza memnun oldum. Tanıştığımıza memnun oldum. Nice to meet you. Görüşmek üzere. Sizinle tanıştığıma memnun oldum. Goodbye. It was nice to meet you. Görüşmek üzere. Sizinle tanıştığıma memnun oldum. Nasılsın? How are you? Nasılsın? Nasılsın? How are you? Merhaba, nasılsın? Uzun zamandır görüşemedik. Hello, how are you? We haven't seen each other in a long time. Merhaba, nasılsın? Uzun zamandır görüşemedik. Evet. Yes. Evet. Evet. Yes. Evet, aşırı açım. Yes, I'm extremely hungry.
Evet, aşırı açım. Hayır. No. Hayır. Hayır. No. Hayır, çalışıyorum. No, I'm working. Hayır, çalışıyorum. Teşekkür ederim. Thank you. Teşekkür ederim. Teşekkür ederim. Thank you. Yardımın için teşekkür ederim. Thank you for your help. Yardımın için teşekkür ederim. Ben. I'm. Ben. Ben. I'm. Ben Selin. I'm Selin. Ben Selin. Güle güle. Goodbye. Güle güle. Güle güle. Goodbye. Güle güle. Yarın görüşürüz. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Güle güle. Yarın görüşürüz. Kötü. Bad. Kötü. Kötü. Bad. Adam kötü. The man is bad. Adam kötü. İyi. Good. İyi. İyi. Good. Erkenden uyanmak senin için iyidir. Waking up early is good for you. Erkenden uyanmak senin için iyidir. Hoş. Pretty. Hoş. Hoş. Pretty. Elbisen çok hoş. Your dress is very pretty. Elbisen çok hoş. Çirkin. Ugly. Çirkin. Çirkin. Ugly. Çirkin figür. Ugly figure. Çirkin figür. Kolay. Easy. Kolay. Kolay. Easy. Bağımsızlık kazanmak kolay değildir. Winning independence is not easy. Bağımsızlık kazanmak kolay değildir. Zor. Difficult. Zor. Zor. Difficult. İngilizce zor. English is difficult. İngilizce zor. Yakın. Near. Yakın. Yakın. Near. Ben üniversitenin yakınında yaşıyorum. I live near the university. Ben üniversitenin yakınında yaşıyorum. Uzak. Far. Uzak. Uzak. Far. İstasyon buradan çok uzak. The station is far from here. İstasyon buradan çok uzak. Küçük. Small. Küçük. Küçük. Small. Çok küçük. Very small. Çok küçük. El. Hand. El. El. Hand. Sağ el. Right hand. Sağ el. Kol. Arm. Kol. Kol. Arm. İki kol. Two arms. İki kol. Ayak. Foot. Ayak. Ayak. Foot. Sol ayak. Left foot. Sol ayak. Bacak. Leg. Bacak. Bacak. Leg. Uzun bacaklar. Long legs. Uzun bacaklar. Parmak. Finger. Parmak. Parmak. Finger. Beş parmak. Five fingers. Beş parmak. Sırt. Back. Sırt. Sırt. Back. Bir kirpinin sırtı keskin iğnelerle kaplıdır. A hedgehog's back is covered in sharp spines. Bir kirpinin sırtı keskin iğnelerle kaplıdır. Mide. Stomach. Mide. Mide. Stomach. Mide ağrısı. Stomach pain. Mide ağrısı. Göğüs. Chest. Göğüs. Göğüs. Chest. Benim göğüs ağrım var. I have chest pains. Benim göğüs ağrım var. Ocak. January. Ocak. Ocak. January. Ocak 2009. January 2009. Ocak 2009. Şubat. February. Şubat. Şubat. February. 29 Şubat. February 29th. 29 Şubat. Mart. March. Mart. Mart. March. 17 Mart. March 17th. 17 Mart. Nisan. April. Nisan. Nisan. April. Nisan 1. April 1st. Nisan 1. Mayıs. May. Mayıs. Mayıs. May. Mayıs çiçekleri. May flowers. Mayıs çiçekleri. Haziran. June. Haziran. Haziran. June. Haziran düğünü. June wedding. Haziran düğünü. Temmuz. July. Temmuz. Temmuz. July. Temmuz ayı. Month of July. Temmuz ayı. Ağustos. August. Ağustos. Ağustos. August. Sıcak Ağustos günü. Hot August day. Sıcak Ağustos günü. Eylül. September. Eylül. Eylül. September. 1 Eylül. September 1st. 1 Eylül. Ekim. October. Ekim. Ekim. October. Ekim'in 13'ünde. On October 13th. Ekim'in 13'ünde. Kasım. November. Kasım. Kasım. November. Şükran Günü 24 Kasım Perşembe. Thanksgiving Thursday, November 24th. Şükran Günü 24 Kasım Perşembe. Aralık. December. Aralık. Aralık. December. 25 Aralık. December 25th. 25 Aralık. Gömlek. Shirt. Gömlek. Gömlek. Shirt. Yeni polo gömleğin 3 farklı rengi var. The new polo shirt comes in 3 colors. Yeni polo gömleğin 3 farklı rengi var. Pantolon. Pants. Pantolon. Pantalon. Pants. Bir pantolon almak isterim. I would like a pair of pants. Bir pantolon almak isterim. Elbise. Dress. Elbise. Elbise. Dress. Bugün yeni bir elbise giyiyor. She's wearing a new dress today. Bugün yeni bir elbise giyiyor. Demek. Say. Demek. Demek. Say. Dilimin ucuna kadar git demek geldi ama demedim. I was about to say leave, but I didn't. Dilimin ucuna kadar git demek geldi ama demedim. Aramak. Call. Aramak. Aramak. Call. Ambulansı ara çabuk. Call the ambulance quick. Ambulansı ara çabuk. Bulmak. Find. Bulmak. Bulmak. Find. Pek çok insan içinde inci bulmak için bir istiridyeyi açma fikrini sever. Many people love the idea of opening an oyster to find a rare pearl inside. Pek çok insan içinde inci bulmak için bir istiridyeyi açma fikrini sever. Temiz. Clean. Temiz. Temiz. Clean. Deniz çok temiz. The sea is very clean. Deniz çok temiz. Kirli. Dirty. Kirli. Kirli. Dirty. Havuz çok kirli. The pool is very dirty. Havuz çok kirli. Havuç. Carrot. Havuç. Havuç. Carrot. Havucu bıçakla kestim. I cut the carrot with a knife. Havucu bıçakla kestim. Soğan. Onion. Soğan. Soğan. Onion. Soğanları kavurun. Stir fry the onions. Soğanları kavurun. Marul. Lettuce. Marul. Marul. Lettuce. Salatamda sadece marul ve domates var. My salad only has lettuce and tomato. Salatamda sadece marul ve domates var. Koyun. Sheep. Koyun. Koyun. Sheep. Koyun yeşil çimenleri yiyor. The sheep is eating the green grass. Koyun yeşil çimenleri yiyor. Tavşan. Rabbit. Tavşan. Tavşan. Rabbit. Tavşanın çok sevimli. Your pet rabbit is very cute. Tavşanın çok sevimli. Fok. Seal. Fok. Fok. Seal. Fok balıkları en soğuk yerlerde yaşarlar. Seals live in the coldest areas. Fok balıkları en soğuk yerlerde yaşarlar. Bulut. Cloud. Bulut. Bulut. Cloud. Bu gece ay bulutlardan görünmüyor. The moon is not visible tonight because of the clouds. Bu gece ay bulutlardan görünmüyor. Güneşli. Sunny. Güneşli. Güneşli. Sunny. Güneşli, güzel bir gündü. It was a sunny, beautiful day. Güneşli, güzel bir gündü. Yağmurlu. Rainy. Yağmurlu. Yağmurlu. Rainy. Bugün hava yağmurlu. It's rainy today. Bugün hava yağmurlu. bebek, baby, bebek, bek, baby. Bebek yolda yürüyor. The baby walks on the road. Bebek yolda yürüyor. Kız, girl, kız, kız, girl. Ayla güzel ama kibirli bir kız. Ayla is a beautiful but conceited girl. Ayla güzel ama kibirli bir kız. Oğlan, boy, oğlan, oğlan, boy. Oğlan kapıyı açıyor. The boy opens the door. Oğlan kapıyı açıyor. Mutlu, happy, mutlu, mutlu, happy. Pek mutlu görünmüyorsun. You don't seem to be very happy. Pek mutlu görünmüyorsun. Üzgün, sad, üzgün, üzgün, sad. Oğlan üzgün hissediyor. The boy feels sad. Oğlan üzgün hissediyor. Kızgın, angry, kızgın, kızgın, angry. Kızgın bir surat ifadesi var. He has an angry face. Kızgın bir surat ifadesi var. Giysi, clothing, giysi, giysi, clothing. Kat kat giysi. Layers of clothing. Kat kat giysi. Ayakkabı. Shoe. Ayakkabı. Ayakkabı. Shoe. Ayakkabı bakıyorum. I am looking for some shoes. Ayakkabı bakıyorum. çorap, sock, çorap, çorap, sock, çocuğun kıyafetlerini değiştirirken çorabını ters giydirmişim. I have put on the socks wrong when I was changing the child's clothes. Çocuğun kıyafetlerini değiştirirken çorabını ters giydirmişim. İç çamaşırı, underwear, İç çamaşırı, İç çamaşırı, underwear. Çoraplarım ve iç çamaşırlarım şifonyerimin üst çekmecesindeler. My socks and underwear are in the top drawer of my dresser. Çoraplarım ve iç çamaşırlarım şifonyerimin üst çekmecesindeler. Konuşmak, talk, konuşmak, konuşmak, talk. İş arkadaşımla geçen pazartesi günkü olay hakkında konuşmak istiyorum. I would like to talk to my coworker regarding last Monday's incident. İş arkadaşımla geçen pazartesi günkü olay hakkında konuşmak istiyorum. Vermek, give, vermek, vermek, give. Bankalar kredi kartı vermek istiyor. Banks usually try to give credit cards. Bankalar kredi kartı vermek istiyor. Düşük, low, düşük, düşük, low. Şeker seviyem düşük. My sugar levels are low. Şeker seviyem düşük. Yüksek, high, yüksek, yüksek, high. Bu civar yüksek suç oranlarıyla ünlü. This area is widely known for its high crime rate. Bu civar yüksek suç oranlarıyla ünlü. Meyve, fruit, meyve, meyve, fruit. Türkiye'de meyve ve sebzeler kilo ile satılır. In Turkey, fruits and vegetables are sold in kilos. Türkiye'de meyve ve sebzeler kilo ile satılır. Ahtapot, octopus, ahtapot, ahtapot, octopus. Ahtapot okyanusta yüzüyor. The octopus is swimming in the ocean. Ahtapot okyanusta yüzüyor. Köpek balığı, shark, köpek balığı, köpek köpek balığı. Shark. Bu yıl köpek balığı haftası daha erken başlayacak. This year, Shark Week starts earlier. Bu yıl köpek balığı haftası daha erken başlayacak. Balina. Whale. Balina. Balina. Whale. Balinalar hava almak için suyun yüzeyine çıkıyorlar. The whales are coming up for air. Balinalar hava almak için suyun yüzeyine çıkıyorlar. Bulutlu. Cloudy. Bulutlu. Bulutlu. Cloudy. Dışarıda hava bulutlu. It's getting cloudy outside. Dışarıda hava bulutlu. Serin. Cool. Serin. Serin. Cool. Bu bölgede yazları serin olmasına rağmen birçok turist Karadeniz bölgesine ilgi göstermez. Although summer is cool in the area, many tourists don't show an interest in the Black Sea region. Bu bölgede yazları serin olmasına rağmen birçok turist Karadeniz bölgesine ilgi göstermez. Salatalık. Cucumber. Salatalık. Salatalık. Cucumber. Salatalık genelde çiğ olarak yenir. Cucumbers are often eaten raw. Salatalık genelde çiğ olarak yenir. Dolmalık biber. Bell pepper. Dolmalık biber. Dolmalık biber. Bell pepper. En yaygın dolmalık biberler yeşil, kırmızı veya sarıdır. The most common bell peppers are green, red or yellow. En yaygın dolmalık biberler yeşil, kırmızı veya sarıdır. Brokoli. Broccoli. Brokoli. Brokoli. Broccoli. En sevdiğim sebze brokolidir. My favorite vegetable is broccoli. En sevdiğim sebze brokolidir. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at turkishclass101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Güle güle.
Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.